everybody. My name is Alexis Alexander, and you are tuned in to Drinks O'Clock. This is the drink show that you never knew you needed. As you know, we are going to be meeting with somebody new, somebody special every single week, and today is no different. We are meeting with the wonderful Jamaal Bowen. We're going to learn more about him, we're going to make a couple drinks together, and we're going to make sure that you can also make these drinks if you'd like to. So, without further ado, let's welcome Jamaal. Jamaal, come on in.
Hey.
Come on down. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too.
So, I've already told the people at home that we're going to be making some wonderful drinks. Yeah. But before we kind of dip into that, tell the people. So we've got CEO Top Shelf. We've got CEO Top Shelf Bartending Academy. Yes. We've got co-owner JBIBC. We've got mixology coach for the Barbados culinary team.
Oh man, that was a few years ago.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot.
So, a lot's going on.
So before we fully go into our first drink, tell us a little bit about, let's start from the top. Tell us a little bit about Top Shelf.
Okay, so Top Shelf is a training and development institution where we train our students locally on island.
Okay.
We also travel around the region, doing a lot of things in places like Dominica, Antigua, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, and trying to branch out into other places as well.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So we're basically trying to create a niche market for bartenders and / mixologists.
Yeah.
And trying to develop people in the Caribbean to a global standard.
Love that. Love that. Okay. And one question I do have before we start, I always think this.
Yeah.
Tell me what you see as the difference between a bartender and a mixologist. I know people kind of tend to try to use the words interchangeably, and I'm always like, they're not the same thing. So tell us what you see as the difference between the two.
Okay, so the difference between the two is a bartender is the person you're gonna come to the bar, you're gonna ask for rum and coke, you're gonna ask for gin and tonic. They may be able to do, let's say, probably something like a sea breeze or a pina colada, these kind of drinks. These are the easy drinks, right? These are the drinks that every bartender should know.
Okay.
But when you're talking about being a mixologist, that's something totally different. You're talking about what is the difference between a daiquiri and a rum sour.
Right.
What is the difference between a pina colada and a painkiller? Where do these drinks come from? Who created them first? What are the ingredients that they were made with first? So even like today, the first drink that we're gonna jump into soon is what the original Mai Tai was made, how it was made actually.
Okay.
But we're just gonna do a slight little spin on it. But again, if you go to a bar right now and you ask a bartender what's in a Mai Tai, they're gonna say, oh, it's got pineapple juice and apricot brandy and grenadine syrup, and none of these things are actually in a Mai Tai at all. But when you do your deep diving as a mixologist and you go into the history of the drink and where the drink comes from, and the reasoning behind some of the ingredients, what the ingredients are. Even one of the ingredients is something that some mixologists or bartenders will tell you is not even made anymore, but you can make it on your own, and it's something that is sold around the globe as well.
Right.
So with a mixologist, you're diving deeper into the information. You're getting more into the development of bar programs, and you're creating recipes. You're creating full menus. You're training staff.
So it sounds like a real expertise. The difference is in that expertise.
Of course.
So what you're going to get with a bartender, as you said, is quite simple. They're still very important. We need bartenders in the world. We always need bartenders, right? But I guess there's that difference in terms of mixology. It's really a sense of the education of it. They should be able to tell you the difference between A and B, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, I, for one, love a drink. So what we're going to do is we are...
As do I.
Listen, so we are going to get into drink number one.
Okay,
tell us your spirit of choice and tell us why you chose that spirit to start with.
Okay, so Doilies 14. Doilies 14 is amazing rum coming out of Foursquare Distillery here in Barbados. It has some lovely caramel chocolate and even some toasted orange notes that are really, really interesting.
Okay.
I love working with Foursquare. I love working with Mount Gay products as well here on the island. But for this drink, which was, again, you're getting into the mixology side of things, it depends on which side of the spectrum you go.
Okay, okay.
Some people will tell you that the drink was created with a 17-year-old rum from Jamaica.
Right.
And others will tell you that it was made with an agricole style rum. based on it being made in America.
Okay. And what do you believe? What side of the spectrum are you on?
I mean, I'm always going to be on the rum side,
Of
right?
course.
I'm always going to be on the rum side.
Okay.
And although we don't have any more 17-year-old Jamaican rum, actually, Appleton did do a very small release a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And when they did their release, they actually had the Mai Tai as the drink of choice.
Right.
But that was very limited. It's gone now. You won't find it anymore. But this is Doherty's 14, so that's 3 years off. Not that bad. And it's a really, really amazing rum. And that's why I chose to use it today.
Love that. So we have got the 14-year-old in the building today. So tell us, what are we going to make with it? What kind of flavors are we bringing out today?
Okay, so what we're making today is my spin-off of the Mai Tai.
Right.
And we're calling it the Bai Tai.
Oh, the Bai Tai. All right.
So we take the B off of Beijing, so that's Beijing, and then the I is for inspired. So a Beijing-inspired Mai Tai is basically what it would be if we stretch the name out.
B-A-I-T-A-I, a Bai Tai. Love that. Okay.
So to make the Bai Tai, obviously we need some other local ingredients in there. So I just want you to take a look at this. Right? So this is a Beijing gooseberry. So it's not the regular gooseberry that people are accustomed to, which is like slightly green or almost yellow.
Right.
This is a variant that actually grows here in Barbados.
Okay.
A lot of people tend to think it looks like a clam and cherry.
Okay.
Which we used to pick off the tree and like stick our books back together. But a clam and cherry is a lot lighter in color.
Okay.
It's almost like a pinkish kind of color.
Okay.
This is very orange, obviously. These ones were frozen, but if you take a look at this one right here, you'll see like a leaf is growing out of it.
Okay, yeah.
But what happens is that the fruit self-germinates. So as soon as this gets ripe, leaves pop out of it, and then there's some really small black seeds on the inside.
Okay.
So we're going to
So you see these? I could just eat that like that?
Yeah, you can just like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're very tart, just like regular gooseberries.
Right.
But a little more juicy.
Okay.
Right. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna muddle two of those into one of our mixing tins, and then we're gonna go straight into what the original Mai Tai was made with, which is aged rum, orgeat or orgeat.
Orgeat.
Yep.
Now we had a event recently. And I struggle with this word. I was one of someone that you worked with before, Philip Casanova. He was like orgeat, and I was like orgiat. He was like, no, orgeat. I was like orgeat. Like, no, Alexis. Listen, it took me a minute.
Some people say orgeat, some people say orgeat.
Right. Okay.
But
cool.
it's basically almond paste syrup. Which the Italians use in their cookies and stuff like that.
Right.
So this is the missing ingredient that a lot of people will tell you is not made anymore. And then they try to put amaretto into their Mai Tais. Don't put amaretto in your Mai Tais.
Don't put amaretto in your Mai Tais, guys. Who does that? Possibly I might have.
Oh, nah. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very simple to make. All you need is some almond paste.
Okay.
Some simple syrup or sugar and water. Orange blossom water or lavender water. And you cook that down. And as you can see, almond paste is one of those things that likes to stick together. So you just need to shake it up a little bit because it's going to have some sediment that's always going to keep going to the top all the time.
Did he say simple? Because I heard orange blossom water, I heard almond, but I got stuck at almond paste. Where am I finding the almond paste?
Well, you can buy marzipan.
Marzipan. Marzipan is almond paste.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so once you can find marzipan, you can
love
find
me some marzipan as well. Okay,
so if you can find marzipan, or if you can just find regular almond paste, then you're just gonna cook that down. You gotta keep whisking it all the time.
Right.
Break that paste down, and then you're gonna make this.
So I have a question very quickly then for my nut allergy folks.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of alternative? Is there anything you would suggest if everyone's like, I want to make this thing, but nuts aren't for me?
Interestingly enough, what you could use is going to sound very weird, but bear with me.
Okay.
Avocado seeds. Avocado seeds.
Avocado seeds.
Yeah, so you take the avocado seed and you get it dried.
Yeah.
And then you break it down into a powder. You can gritter it.
You right.
Right. And then cook that into your simple syrup along with some orange blossom water or some lavender water. And it's going to give you the exact same consistency as your yeah.
Okay.
So that's your alternative.
Fantastic.
Yep. And then we have some homemade orange liqueur.
Oh.
So to make homemade orange liqueur, what we did is that we stripped the oranges of their peels. We put some sugar over that. This is called oleo saccharum.
Okay.
So you're using the sugar to break down the walls of the fruit of the
Right.
fruit skin, which is going to release the oils from the skin overnight.
Right.
So when you go back the next morning,
Mhm.
you're going to find a syrup. So
Oh.
then to that syrup that you have after the oleosaccharin process is finished, you're going to add a couple of dashes of Angostura orange.
Okay. Yes.
And then probably a little bit of orange blossom water.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, when you smell this,
Mhm.
it's like
Oh
an
yeah.
amazingly sweet orange kind of flavor, and you get to control the flavor. You get to control the sugar content. So again, this is not a syrup, as you can see.
Yeah.
Right. So after you get the syrup and the orange blossom water and all these things put together, you're gonna add some overproof alcohol and a little bit of water.
Okay.
Just so that you get the
Any
body.
overproof alcohol at all?
Yeah, any kind of
Okay,
overproof alcohol at
fair.
all. Yeah. So then and then you got this really nice homemade orange liqueur.
Mhm.
And if you don't want to make it, you don't have to make it. You know, just go out there and buy some orange liqueur off the shelf. It's gonna be fine.
But we
Right?
want to get the people to try making it,
Yes.
and this is why we're
Mhm.
going to go on to making the drink in a second. But I
Yes.
feel this is why everybody that I've been talking to
Mhm.
calls you sensei. Because listen, I'm telling you, the people I speak, I've through this journey been speaking
Yeah.
to and dealing with and working with a lot of
Mhm.
different mixologists.
Yeah.
Everybody
Mhm.
is like, Jamaal knows the thing. If you need an answer, if you need help, if you need mentoring, if you're not sure why
It's true.
something don't smell right or don't taste right,
Yes.
sensei.
Well,
And I feel we're learning it from that, because that whole
Exactly.
explanation, yeah, you could go shop, but you're making this stuff from scratch.
From scratch, and that is essentially what the whole thing about being a mixologist is.
Right.
Right. So when you're out there and people are telling you can't do this or you can't do that,
You can do everything.
You try to find a way.
Yeah.
Right. Because I can tell you a very short story.
Uh-huh.
We went to Brazil once,
Mhm.
and everyone knows that the Brazilian passion fruits are like really huge
Mhm.
fruits. So I went there and I was looking for passoa.
Okay. Yes.
And obviously passoa is made here by the Remy Contro brand, and we're looking for passoa, and the guy goes, "Oh, we don't sell that here."
Right.
But my recipe calls for passoa.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, what do we need to get? We need
Yeah.
passion fruits.
Mhm.
We need a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah.
And then we got to change the color from yellow to red. So we're not gonna use red dye.
Mhm.
Let's get some grenadine syrup.
Fair.
So
basically,
I go into the kitchen and I'm cooking the passion fruit down with sugar, add a little bit of water, and then we just put in grenadine syrup for color, and we keep going, and then everybody's out there having these cocktails thinking that we've got passoa, but we've really got an ingredient that they just made that has a similar flavor profile, has a similar color scheme, and just did really well in the cocktail as well.
And you see, creativity. And I guess that's the point we're making in terms of mixology. It's not just about go to the shop, buy the things, make it happen. It's actually about, you know what, if I need something, how can I get creative to make it?
Exactly.
Lovely.
Right. So
let's
get into it.
Let's make this drink.
Are you want to make it, or am I going to make it for you?
I can make it.
You can make it. Cool.
You tell me, what am I going to do?
All right, so what you're going to do is that you're going to take, actually we're going to do 2 drinks. So you're going to take all 4 of those. So you're going to use your tweezer.
Fantastic.
And you're going to take 4 of those.
Hygiene.
Yes,
always hygiene. Use your tweezer.
So as you put them in, squeeze them.
So squeeze.
And let them burst. Oh. There you go. No, that's good. That's good.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Okay, fine.
Once it tears, that's fine. There you go.
Yeah.
I squeeze all those in.
Okay. Oh, that one.
That
was
burst.
a real,
That one really burst.
Oh.
Make sure you get them all burst.
Oh.
There you go. Hey. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. That's
and he wears white.
That's what soap and water is for.
This is true. Okay, cool. So we've got our 4 there.
Yeah, we got our 4 there. So now I'm going to give you a piece of lime.
Okay.
And since you're making 2, we're going to squeeze all this juice in here.
Okay.
So we always take the nibs off. I always tell people that's the bitter part of the lime.
Right. So always take that off.
Yeah, always take those off. That's first and last interaction with the tree.
Yeah.
And we don't want any bitterness in our cocktails. We just want all that really lovely flavor. So I'm going to let you do some work.
So I'm squeezing this
straight into there. No,
that way.
That way, yeah. And just pull down as hard as you can.
Ooh.
You got to put some effort into it.
I know. I need to.
Takes a little bit of effort. There you go. One more good squeeze, and that's it.
Yes, all right,
awesome.
Lovely.
So then we'll give you the other half.
Let me do the other half as well.
Yeah.
These 2, this looks like something that was handed down to you.
I don't know. It actually was. So every look at the front, it says Tig Bar.
Yes.
So this is actually from one of my first ever mentors from the US, a guy called Tony Abu Ghanem. And this is his bar tool set. So this bar tool has been with me since the early 2000s. And Tony is actually a really amazing guy. He's written a lot of books. He used to be the head mixologist at the Bellagio in Vegas.
Okay.
Met him a couple of times. He's judged a competition that I was in. And every time I've used this particular lime squeezer, I've won competitions with it. So it goes everywhere with me.
So that's why the drink is about to taste fabulous. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice hard squeeze.
again.
There you go. That should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and then we have to do a little bit of balancing act here now with the syrups, because obviously one is a syrup, one is a liqueur, and we've got our lovely jiggers here that have some guides in them.
Wonderful.
So what you want to do? This is a full ounce. This is an ounce and a half. Okay. We don't want to do too much syrup. We want the drink to be balanced, not too sweet. So to this line right here, that's 3/4. The one that's down there is a half.
Right.
So what we want to do is 3/4 of the orgeat. We're gonna do that twice.
So I shake.
Yeah. And I want to make sure that you're not cheating, so we're not going to use the ounce and a half. Size.
No, okay, so good. So it's 3/4 of this.
3/4. So I did the second line twice. There you go. So, yeah, nice silky, very thick, very creamy. Amazing flavor profile as well. A little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit. Right to the line. Right to the, there you go.
Yep.
I'm going to dump that in and we're going to do one more. Right? And then for the orange liqueur, we're going to go to the half mark line, which is the first line at the bottom.
So the orange liqueur gives that.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta give that a whiff.
That smells so good. All right, halfway, yeah.
Yeah, well, to the line at the first line.
Yes. Okay, yep.
Yeah, and pour that in. I'm gonna go one more. And then this lovely, amazing rum from Foursquare, 14-year-old. And I love using this in the Mai Tai and the Bai Tai because you get that lovely slight orange kind of note coming off. And when you taste it, you get that lovely chocolate note as well.
Love
so we're gonna flip the jigger over, you dump that in there. There you go. Turn it over. And we're gonna do 2 1.5 ounce pours. So all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Easy.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, so all the way to the top.
Yep. No cheating. A little bit more. It can fit. It can fit. It can fit. It can fit. You see there you go. Right there.
But what if I
do what you do with all your ex-boyfriends? Dump fast.
Wow! Wow, Mr. Bowen.
That's what I tell my students.
Mr. Bowen said, "Do it with what you do with your man.
Exactly.
Dash it swift.
Yeah, just dump fast. Come on.
Wow.
What are we even doing?
It's true. Why are we wasting time?
Exactly. Just dump fast.
Okay, cool. Done.
There you go. Yep. Dump fast. There you go. You see, look, minimal
spillage. Minimal spillage. Love that. Okay.
Right. So, so the reason why we did our ice last is because we want to make sure that we have all of our ingredients in.
Yep.
When we're shaking.
Yep.
And as Philip would have told you last night at the event last night, you're putting in your most expensive thing last, because if anything else goes wrong, you know that you at least have that.
Yes. Agreed.
All right. So we're gonna ice this up.
Okay. Right now, guys, we are dealing with close to 32 degrees.
Yeah.
So this ice is melting, but we got it.
But we're making sure we don't get any water out of it at all.
Exactly.
There we go. So that's it for you.
Yes, beautiful.
And then we're gonna get you to just pour this in.
Now, me and these shakers are not always
or
friends.
do you want me to do it for you?
I think for this one you could do it, because I feel like I might.
You sure?
It might go a bit mad. Let's go.
There you go.
Is it on?
It's on.
Okay. All right. Lovely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like this shaker as well.
Oh yeah. You always got to have style and flair with everything that you do.
Exactly. Very nice. I'll shake the next one. Is the next one a shake drink?
Yeah, yes, a shake.
I'll shake the next one.
You sure?
I will.
I can always help. This way.
Good.
Some people get scared of shakers. That's fine. Yeah. So I'll pour a little bit out and then we'll add in some ice after.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that consistency as well. Woo.
All right, so we're just gonna ice these up.
Beautiful.
As you get ice broken up enough.
So while we're doing that, tell us start to tell us a little bit about what made you, like, what is this drink to you? Like, for example, is it essence of you? Is it an essence of Barbados? Is it what made you decide to give us this today?
It's a little bit of both, actually.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. It's a little bit of essence of Barbados because we're using ingredients that are known and ingredients that are unknown.
Okay, yep.
Especially when we're talking about the Bajan gooseberry. So When my aunt Suzanne watches this, she's gonna be impressed because nobody else has done cocktails with these.
Oh, love it.
And we're also educating people about the fruit that she loves and that she enjoys.
Okay.
Right. So the other thing is that what we really want to do is we want to let people know that drinks can be made just like the classics, as well as having a little bit of local and international.
Hold on,
flair.
pause. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. People, wait. We're putting perfume in the drink. What's happening? Hold on.
Well, it's rose essence,
Ooh.
and it's rose essence that's made by a supplier on island as well. So it's not like a rose essence that we're bringing in from overseas.
See?
Yeah, it looks like a fancy bottle.
That's why I was like, hold on a second. We're just, and do you know what? Do you know what gets me about Jamaal, right? Is that it's just the nonchalance, like, yeah, you know, we're just gonna spray some perfume over the drinks. So tell us what this does. Why did we do this?
So again, with the original Mai Tai, what people would usually do is garnish it with orchids. So an orchid is obviously a flower.
Yes.
So you when you're sipping the drink, you would have that nice floral note coming from the orchid. But I didn't want to have to go buy orchids just to put them on the drink, and it would have been cool.
Yeah.
But when we could just utilize, we could just utilize another local product, right? That's made right here.
Nice.
And then have a really nice cocktail with a really nice aroma. So, and then on my part, it is an ode to a classic that I enjoy, that I love to drink all the time. And because I make the ingredients at home, I kind of make them for myself.
Yes.
I don't really share much. But if I do find like a client that really wants to do something really interesting, and I want to try making these things, and they have the storage capacity and all that kind of thing, we could then go back to enjoying the cocktail the way it was supposed to be done, or we could try doing it this way with a few more local ingredients.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Enjoy.
Two seconds.
Now you see, this is why I don't make cocktails at home.
Oh, listen.
Not too sweet, not too sour.
And this is it. This is one word that I keep talking about when it comes to cocktails. It's about balance. Because sometimes you drink a drink and it's like, raw, why is it so salty, or why is it so sweet, or why is it so bitter? But this, perfect balance.
Yeah, very
perfect balance.
Always.
So talk to us a little bit about, I know you said with the Top Shelf Bartending Academy, you're in different islands, and you even mentioned there, like for example, you're doing something in Brazil, etc. What do you feel like you take from different islands in terms of whether it be inspiration, creativity? What kind of tell us a bit about that.
That is actually an awesome question. I tend to look at techniques that people are using.
Okay.
And then what are flavors that people are using that we aren't using in Barbados.
Right. Okay.
And then anything else that they could find out along the way. There's always a little tip or a little trick somewhere that somebody's using that I probably never thought of, or I'm sharing something with them and then they get a wow moment.
Yeah.
Sharing ideas about sustainability. What does that really mean for the region? And just the utilization of fresh fruits and herbs and spices.
Right.
That are grown locally. So like going to Dominica and having breakfast, right? And seeing things like a plantain jam. That's something that is like, okay, we could do a plantain jam, but why aren't we making plantain jam?
Right.
I go to St. Lucia, and the young lady's got, for the pancakes and all these kind of things, she's got all of these local fruit cuis and fruit syrups and everything, instead of having maple syrup or pancake syrup on the. So it's just like, why aren't we doing these kind of things? And then I go to places like America, and then somebody has like a guava barbecue sauce. And then I'm thinking, well
why
somebody, why aren't we doing guava barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
You know, so when I travel, it is more of trying to get through the culinary experience, trying to find new things, trying to find ways to do interesting twists on things that I do already. And then running into my mentors is actually something that I enjoy doing. So the Tony Abugyanins and the Ian Burrells from the UK.
Big up Ian.
I always got big up Ian.
Yeah, always.
So people like these are the people that keep me grounded whenever I travel, because they're always trying to get me to come and go somewhere with them, to go and see a new bar that's open, or try to get an idea from me for something that they're working on. So it's always a fun thing for me when I travel when we see these kind of things happening.
Lovely, lovely. And one thing I wanted to say as well, we're gonna get to drink number 2 in a little bit, but before we get to that, my kind of work, doing the drinks o'clock stuff, doing some stuff in London, now starting to do stuff here. A lot of the work I've started to think about is that the industry can be quite male dominated. And I know that you do a lot of mentoring. I know you do a lot of things like that. How do you support upcoming women in the industry to know that they can kind of come in, make their mark, do what they're doing? Do you know what I mean? What do you do in terms of that?
I knew this question was going to come.
Of course it was. I mean, come on. We've known each other a short time, but you know me already.
I know you already.
You know me already.
So I always tell this story, right? As a young man growing up in a household with almost 8 females, we love it. It is one of those situations where my mom was there, my grandmother was there, my aunts were there, my little cousins were in the house as well. I still had my granddad, and I still had male cousins as well, but the house was predominantly female. So I'm always comfortable working with women,
right?
Which is one of the things that a lot of men aren't comfortable doing. Mentoring women it tends to be a lot. I don't want to say easier, but women.
I mean, you can say that if you want.
Well,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I can and I can't.
I know.
And I probably won't, but it would.
I know. That's fine. That's fine.
But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, the thing is that because women are trying to make a mark, they need someone who is going to be progressive enough to push them into the limelight.
Yes.
A lot of women tend to be scared to come into the limelight because it's male dominated, and because they think that they can't enter the door.
Yes.
The proverbial door, because there's no door. Right? Is if you're in the industry and you're working, you got to shop.
Yeah.
The thing is that you have to allow your work to speak for itself. You don't necessarily have to speak with your emotions, or you don't necessarily have to speak with, the gumption that you have. Sometimes it's just the steady work ethic that you have that will speak for itself, that will show guys that, you're not scared of them, right? So, sometimes you got to put your foot down, sometimes you got to take your foot off the gas. But the thing about it is that for females in the industry, I wanted to understand there's a place for them. And there will always be a place for them, because there's no such thing as a male-dominated industry anymore. Women are in everything. All right. So the thing about it is that you have to get accustomed to working with women. Yes, there are some bad apples, right? Oh, I can't live a keg, right? Or I can't live a case of beer. But those are few and in between, because I know some women that would take up 2 kegs and walk with them before some guys walk with a bag of ice, right? So the thing about it is that I just want to keep encouraging women to come into the industry. There's space for them, and I'm always here to help mentor them.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So we are going to, I'm done mine.
I was talking, so I'll catch up though.
We're going to finish up these, and then we're going to come together for drink number 2. Cool. So we are back with drink number 2. Finished number 1, tasty.
Thank you.
Please make sure you make a whole batch before you leave here.
Yes, sir.
We have enough rum. So we're going to go into drink number 2. Tell us, we're using 14-year again for this one.
Yes, we are.
Lovely. Just tell us a little bit about what are the ingredients in it, and why you chose to bring this drink as your second one.
Okay, cool. So this one is called Legacy.
Legacy, okay.
So it's basically an ode to all things that I enjoy.
Okay.
Especially enjoying cocktails. So with the Baitai, we were looking at a drink that I would drink, a drink that is something that is comfortable to me. But now we're taking a look at how ingenious these cocktail creations can get.
Okay.
We're gonna do something a little bit taller, a little bit longer, a little bit more refreshing, and we're really going to take a look at a deep dive into a couple of Caribbean ingredients.
Okay.
There's another singular international ingredient.
Oh.
And then we're going to bring it home, obviously, with the rum, with some cola tonic, and also some grapefruit.
So we've got, hold on. Yeah. So we've got a single international ingredient, and then we've got the Barbadian other ingredients.
Correct.
I mean, Was it on purpose?
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
All right,
Hey.
cool.
So with this drink, we really want to dive into things that I really enjoy. So, for instance, this is a cocoa bitters, coffee, and pink peppercorn syrup. Right?
Cocoa
Bitters.
Cocoa bitters.
Yeah.
Coffee. Pink peppercorn. So peppercorn like I have on my steak.
Yes.
But pink.
Yes.
Love that.
So peppercorns come in pink, white, green, and also black. But with this one, we want a very slight hint of pepper. So that's why we chose the pink peppercorn. Slightly peppery, slightly floral. The coffee is in there because I'm an avid coffee drinker. I do not go a day without drinking coffee in my life. And then pepper. Pepper is one of those things that I came into pretty late in life. But then also the aroma on this is great. You can tell, you can see it's not dark. So we didn't roast the coffee. Sorry, we didn't brew the coffee.
Right.
We just take the coffee, crack the coffee beans, and put it into the syrup. And then we had the pink peppercorn in there just for a very small amount of time, just to get a slight hint of pepper. And then the cocoa bitters was just to align it with, the flavor profile of a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet. And that kind of thing. That's all three of those in one ingredient.
Okay.
Then you cannot go wrong with using some Clayton's Cola Tonic.
So tell us about this generally. So Clayton's Cola Tonic, what is it?
So it's a non-alcoholic product made from the cola nuts. It's been made in Barbados since around 1880. An amazing product that is made right here on the island of Barbados. And something that you can mix in any of your cocktails, whether you're using juices, sodas, you're putting it into cocktails, whatever you want to do. Clayton's Cola Tonic mixes with everything. And it's a non-alcoholic product, so those of you who aren't imbibing, you don't have to feel too bad.
Yeah.
You're still important to us, right?
So when we do, do you have dry January here? Or do they partake in it at all?
I mean, it's raining. I'll say right now. Do you really think we have dry January?
No, absolutely not.
But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But
some people
could
do
work
for dry January.
For those dry January because we do it a lot. We get a lot of bookings in January. People that are like, do you know what? We still want to do something fun, but no one's drinking.
Yeah,
so sometimes we do like a mocktail drinks o'clock.
So this will work.
That would be good.
Yeah, this would be fantastic for you.
Love that.
And today we're using the smaller format because I like to keep these in the car.
Right.
On the go, right? So just in case I need to just get a quick fix, because Clayton's is actually it's a bit of a stimulant, right?
So it's a bit like an energy drink to a degree.
Well, to a degree.
Okay.
I don't think we should announce it as an energy drink. But the thing about it is, it's fine. It's fine. The fantastic thing about it is that it does have a somewhat kind of caffeine kick to it.
Right, okay.
So it does keep you awake. So a bottle like this, you drink this right now, you're probably not going to go to bed till like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
But when I'm on the road, if I'm feeling a little tired, I have this with like some Sprite, soda water, tonic water, whatever fits in my glass with some ice while I'm on the road. And that's what we use in a smaller format today. And then obviously we have to use fresh lime juice always. And then another one of my favorite things to use is ting. So as I said before, one of my mentors is Ian Burrell. So you gotta shout out Ian again.
Of course, shout out Ian.
And this is actually something that he would have put me on 2 years ago. We would drink Ray and Ting, like what they do in Jamaica.
Yeah, Ray and Ting.
So I've been drinking Ting for many, many years. And it's one of my guilty pleasures. So it's one of those things where, I again, on the road, pop into a supermarket or a gas station, see Ting, and I'll just pick this up and hit the streets. And it just gives me a nice zest of grapefruit flavor.
Love that.
So what we're going to do is that we're going to roll this cocktail this time instead of shaking it. I know we said we're going to shake it.
Okay.
But we want to showcase a little bit more of the techniques that are used, as well as techniques that are underutilized.
Definitely.
Right?
And I'm going to have a try at the roll.
Okay, there you go.
I will.
So, I mean, you've probably done it before, or probably seen somebody do it before.
I've done it before, and things have ended up on the floor.
Well, I'll just step back.
Step back right over there.
I'm kidding. You'll be fine. I'll do it once, and then I'll let you do it 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put our ingredients in here first.
Okay. Cool.
Right? So again, we want to get that balance that we got with the by time. And we've got 2 ingredients that have some sugar in them. But we're still going to be using fresh lime juice.
Okay.
So for this, we're going to use about 3/4 of an ounce twice.
So 3/4 of an ounce twice is to the 3/4 line here.
3/4 line there.
Fantastic. And we're doing 2 of this.
Yeah, 2 of those.
Okay. While we're doing this as well, when I first started Drinks O'Clock back in lockdown, Ian Burrell came on twice with Equiano and stuff like that. Great guy.
Yeah, he is.
Great guy. He was also somebody that kind of like you, when people talk about mentors and just reaching out to people and saying, hey, do you want to do this thing? Can you get involved? Always kind of just ready to support the thing, you know?
Of course. 100%.
So yes.
That's why we love Ian.
Exactly.
Because you need people like that. You need people who are always going to be encouraging and people that are always going to be pushing you forward. So we're doing 2 of these.
Okay.
But we're doing half ounce. So similar measurements to what we did before. So that's the line at the bottom.
Half line.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, and then one more, just like that. Because we don't want Alexis to be up at 3 a.m.
Absolutely not. I like to fit, but I also like to sleep.
Oh man,
lovely.
Oh, you can't love both.
Yes, you can. You know what? I'm a power napper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm a power napper.
I enjoy a good power nap.
Yes, I'm like, do you know what? If as long as I get my little break, my little 1 hour something, good to go.
Cool, good to go then.
So we're slicing lime, and as you said, we're making sure that we cut off the nubs on the end.
Cut off the nubs off the ends.
Beautiful.
Correct. There you go.
We're into our old school, beautiful, handed down tools.
Yep, the lime squeezer. There you go. A little bit more. There you go.
Yep.
That's one. I'm gonna go back in again. And again, the other thing is that because Bajans are not so accustomed to using grapefruit, so I find Ting is a great way to get Bajans into grapefruit if they want to get into it, because it's such a shame. The grapefruit is actually grafted in Barbados, and we do not use it enough, right?
Okay.
So that's one of the things that
I heard that the grapefruit was made here, basically created here. Okay. Why do you think Bajans aren't really into it then?
I mean, it's one of those things where we have a lot of people with high blood pressure.
Okay.
And grapefruit tends to lower your blood pressure a lot lower than it needs to go.
Interesting. Okay.
But I mean, if you have high blood pressure, you probably should eat grapefruit to lower your blood
pressure. Well, this is what I was thinking. But
no.
Maybe not lower it too much.
Exactly. Yeah. But then flavor profile wise as well. We're accustomed to limes and lemons and oranges. Our palate is a lot sweeter. We tend not to like things that are bitter, except for Mauby. But we're not even making Mauby that well now these days. It's just syrup and water now. Ooh, just syrup and water. You need to get back to the old ways of making Mauby.
Okay.
But yeah, our palate is just gotten to the point where it's a lot sweeter now.
Right. And that's one thing. So like while we've been doing the Drinks O'Clock episodes and stuff here and the interactive mixology experiences and all of that, what's been really good, I'm doing 2 of these, right?
Yeah, 2 of those.
What's been really good is that actually introducing people to new flavors, or not even new, but just as you said, they're not used to taste X.
Yes, for sure.
But they're happy to try.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to dash with my man now,
Yeah. As always, dump fast. Always dump fast.
I just feel like, what about dumping with love?
Well, I mean, you can dump with love. I'm not saying you're dumping fast and spilling it all over the place.
Let's dump with care.
Yeah, dump with care. Okay, there you go.
Look at that.
She still loves her ex.
Look at that caress. Blasphemy.
Oh, jeez.
All right, cool.
All right, so now we're gonna do something a little bit different. Where we're just gonna do a little taste first.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure that we have the flavor right. So one of the things I like to do sometimes, just in case we need to temper.
Right.
Yep, that's good.
So back of the okay, so take it out, back of the hand on a little bit.
Yeah. That's it.
Fine, got it. I'm gonna try.
You can try it.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take it. Oh, need something on it. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do that.
Right there.
There?
Yep.
How does it stay though? Oh, it does. Oh, this is like a little groove.
Exactly.
Not me doing it like a shot.
I'm like, where's she going back this way?
Do you know what I learned? So I learned the hard way about the idea of like, a bartender never drinks from their tools.
Yeah.
So I was shaking up something the other day. And then like the mixologist goes to me, okay, taste that. And I thought it was our stuff. So it was anything we were giving out. And I took it and I went, and he went, no! And I went, and he was like a mixologist. He was like, Alexis, you're good.
Yeah.
But a mixologist never drinks from their tools.
No, you don't.
I said, well, you gave me the cup. He said, that's not a cup.
Yeah.
I said, but it looks like a cup. Anyway, so I've learned now. So this is my
Right. So and the other reason why we do this as well is because if you're making it for a customer,
Oh yeah, of course.
you don't want to taste from the glass that you're pouring into.
Precisely. Yeah.
So you always taste first before going any further.
One thing I have seen, what are your thoughts on this? So if people take a straw, they put the straw and then they kind of get a little bit, like they get a stopper and then they think, what about that?
For sure. No, you can do that.
Okay.
But just not out of the glass that you're serving.
Fantastic. Understand. Yeah.
Just
So it
how
will
it does
always
the
come from the shaker.
Yes.
Good.
All right.
See,
So
we're
no.
learning good bar etiquette and hygiene here as well today, people.
Always.
All right.
Is the only way to be proper.
Yes.
Right. And the guest is always the guest.
Yes.
Right. So usually this would be a julep strainer, but we've got a hawthorn strainer. And this one is pretty cool because the spring just goes in, and we could do our rolling with a tool that you usually just strain with.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is I'll do it twice because the flavor is really strong. Not strong in a bad way, strong in a good way.
Okay.
But we don't want to over dilute the drink.
Okay, so now we're gonna strain up and we're gonna go from there. All right, let's go.
So I'm gonna do it twice, and then I'm gonna let you do it twice, and then we'll pour it over into the glass. All right. So you'll lower your hand, and when the liquid is almost gone, raise your hand. And then when you're pouring, you pour low so that you don't pour onto the strainer to splash. Right? So I'll do it one more time.
Yes, please, because wow.
Right? So you're gonna start here.
Start there.
Pour.
You're gonna lower the hand.
Feel the liquid and back up.
Boom. Okay, good.
And then pouring slowly. You're gonna hold it tight.
Okay.
Get comfortable.
Wait, say that one more time. So you said lower?
Yes, lower this hand.
Lower this hand.
Yeah, so raise
this, pour this, and lower this while I sing.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
So
people in the back, I need a recording. Right. Ready?
Ready, go. And lower your left hand. Lower your left hand. A little bit more. Keep walking, keep walking. Up, 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 up. Good. And pour. Good. Pour it back over.
And I'm just pouring straight.
Yep. Low. Pour it low. Pour it low. And then just doing it one more time. And that's it. One last time and that's it. Start here.
Start here.
Pour. Lower. Lower. And back up. And pour. There you go. So no, you haven't put it back in. You haven't put it back in. So we're good there.
So I just rolled.
Yeah, you just rolled.
Ta-da!
So that's rolling for you. So
I feel like she's a champion roller.
Oh,
is that what I could be called? I hope that's a good thing.
Hey, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Cool. So we're just gonna put half the glass of ice.
Beautiful.
Just about there. And then we're just gonna pour half the mixture into each glass, and then we're gonna top it up with the ting.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna garnish, and that's where our international ingredient is going to come in.
Oh, the international ingredient is the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a part of the garnish. It's something that they did that some people found to be a little fancy.
Nice.
Food around a couple of years ago. Right, so always make sure that things are even, Stevens.
Gotta be fair.
It's gonna make sure all comes out.
Of course.
And then we're just gonna top it with ting.
Okay. And remind us the name of this one?
Legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah. So basically it's an ode to all of my students, anyone who's ever come through Top Shelf.
Yeah.
Anyone who has actually been trained by myself.
Yeah.
All the hard work and everything that goes into all the training and everything that we do.
Yeah.
And leaving a legacy behind of people who are interested about cocktails.
Yeah.
Care about the customer.
Yeah.
And never forgetting that they're never bigger than the industry or the craft.
Nice.
So this is saffron.
Yes.
They're putting on top. It is like floral things on top of things to make things a little better. So this is
beautiful.
My legacy.
Thank you so much.
That I'm sharing with you. And just give it a little stir. Just to get the ting.
Yeah.
All up in the ting.
Just to get the ting all up in the ting.
Yeah.
Love it.
And from Top Shelf and myself.
Thank you. Cheers.
It's a legacy German cocktail. Right, and on top is actually candied grapefruit. Okay. I think she likes it.
That is fabulous.
Yeah. It's a legacy thing. So
It's a legacy thing. That is fabulous. What I like about certain drinks, right, is when I can almost not know that I'm drinking alcohol.
True.
Because I think some drinks, you're like, you taste the kick and then you got to sip it slowly and whatnot. While this, I could be drinking this all day by the side of the pool.
Correct.
Shades on, sun hat down.
There you go.
Tutus for us. Didn't even expect it. I love it though, and like you said, the flavors go really well together.
Yeah, that hint of pepper is coming out.
And
the coffee is there.
There it is.
Cocoa is there as well.
And I feel the pepper here.
Yeah, correct.
Just a nice little tinge. Love that. Okay. So while we keep sipping, I want to ask you. So I know you were saying it's called Legacy. Every time so a little bit of history wise.
Okay.
I reached out to Jamaal. I was like, look, coming to Barbados, doing this thing. Need to know what's going on. And I'm going to say that even from the minute we spoke, you didn't know who I was.
True. This is actually very true.
Yeah. You didn't know who I was.
I had no clue.
You're like, who is this person just hollering at me, asking me these questions? But you have always been so caring, so responsive. Even though you're busy, you're flying here, you're flying there, you're doing this. What do you think it is, or what got you to that place of like, almost, I just want to be here for the people to a degree. I just want to help. I just want to mentor. What got you to that?
It is one of those kind of situations where well, I can't say no one did it for me. I want to say that there were too many people that did it for me.
Okay.
And because of that generosity that I got from all those people who didn't have to do it, it's the same reason why I feel kind of, I don't even want to say that it is a situation where I feel that I have to do it. It's just that sharing the information and sharing the knowledge that I have and helping people to progress.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for everybody else. Yeah. Because if we don't have a goal set to show us where we're going, then we're just running in circles, aimlessly doing the same thing. Also, one of the things that I shared with some of the participants in Dominica, where I was last week, was the fact that whenever Caribbean bartenders or Caribbean mixologists, if you want to call them that, go on a global stage, there's a situation where we're not always respected. And that respect had to be earned by myself and by others who did all the work. Yeah. And even sometimes did too much work to the point where the obsession of curating this whole situation of having all this knowledge makes some people that are not from the region jealous of us because there are two things that they have that they believe that we don't have. They have more variety, and at one point in time they had more knowledge. Right. But what they don't understand now is we have less variety, but we can have more knowledge. Yeah. And then the things that they don't know about are things that we know about. Because if I go to the UK or to America, I know what a kumquat is. But if those guys come to Barbados, they don't know what a breadfruit is. Right. They don't know what a guava looks like. Right. They don't know what a passion fruit looks like in some cases as well. Right. So when you have they don't know what a Bajan gooseberry looks like. Right. Right. So these are things now that they have to learn. But we already know them already.
And from the variety standpoint there, I think even what we were talking about in terms of what spiritual experiences and Drinks O'Clock are trying to do, it's about those sensory experiences and being creative. Correct. So even though you might say, or they may feel they have variety, correct, you don't or whatever, actually, anything you have, I feel you could make it.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That is exactly the thing. Yeah. Because, I mean, I wouldn't want to go to Italy and tell somebody in Italy how to make vermouth. Okay. But if you bring me a bottle of vermouth and I taste it, I can probably find somebody that's going to be able to mimic it or be close to it. Yeah. Whereas if I take a bottle of probably, let's say, cola tonic, and I take that cola tonic to someplace else, they can't mimic that flavor, right? Because they don't have the know-how of how to do it, and they don't have the ingredient that they would need to be able to do it. So it's those kind of things that I want to share with people share with my students, share with participants of small seminars and other things that I'm doing around the region and not just in Barbados. Because at the end of the day, if I don't share the information, then we're going to have a lot of people who are going to be lost in the generations to come.
Yeah.
And then I don't fulfill my legacy.
Yeah.
No, but
yes.
no,
No, but it's true because, and to be fair, that was also going to be a bit of a follow up in terms of like from a legacy perspective, 100 years down the line, when we're making the Bowen, or when we're making the, do you know what I mean? When we're talking about techniques that you know, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you want people to be able to say? Like, what do you want people to? What do you want people to know or think or feel?
I mean, just that the basics matter.
Yeah.
The basics matter. Paying your dues matters. You know, being able to live in the moment matters, and that you can only go as far as your shaker takes you. So it's actually one of
That's the tagline.
It's actually one of my taglines.
Oh, is it? Love that.
It is that.
You can only go
you can
as far as shaker takes you.
because at the end of the day, I always tell people this all the time. I have never booked a flight to anywhere in the world that I've gone to. My shaker has taken me there.
Yeah.
So it's you always have to have a level of humility. You always have to have a sense of professionalism, and you always have to remember where you're from. So those are the things that I always tell people that I'm passionate about.
Love that, that. And what I think is really, as I said, all the mixologists, the bartenders, everybody knows your name. It's sensei. It's a case of knowing that what you're bringing and what you're passing on to people is really, really important. So I want to say thank you for coming on Drinks O'Clock today.
You're welcome.
And also for answering my calls and answering my messages and dealing with the time zone difference where I'm like, hey, I just wondered if we could have a chat real quick.
It's true.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If people wanted to, well, not if, they're booking you already, but if people wanted to find you, book you, train with you, all of those things, give me like the socials, the website, the what? What do we need to know?
Well, if you're going on the website, you're just looking for a top shelf bartending academy.
Wonderful.
If you're going on the socials, you're looking for Top Shelf Bartending Academy on Instagram, on Facebook, even on Twitter.
Beautiful.
The pages will be updated very soon with new content.
Fantastic.
So those of you who are following already, yes, we did take a little hiatus. My business partner is overseas working in Antigua.
Okay.
So between him being busy, myself being busy, we just didn't have the time. But in the future, soon coming. We will have lots more content coming for you. Probably some photos and some clips from today.
Okay,
will probably be some of our first content in a while.
Fantastic. And I know we're looking over there because your wonderful content creator is in the room with us, and that is why that's why we're looking, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah. So shout out to Ashley.
Fantastic. Big up Ashley. Big up Ashley. And maybe we'll talk to Ashley one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe. You know, sometimes people have a lot of talk behind the camera.
Oh.
And then when you bring them in front of the camera, then they don't necessarily are able to perform.
But it's all right.
But it's all right.
Because you know what? Everyone takes time.
It does.
Everyone takes time.
Time and mentorship.
Fantastic.
So eventually she will get there for sure.
And on that note, thank you very, very much for coming on. We are going to finish these drinks.
Yes,
this has been Drinks O'Clock. Make sure you follow us at Spiritual Experiences. You can also follow me, Alexis, at RastaBarbie84. If you want to come to any of our events, whether that be in Barbados or London or wherever else you might find us, you can go to www.spiritualexperiences.com. And we hope to be having some more of Jamaal very, very soon. See you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.